Winning the dissertation prize is a great honor for me and for my team. It's also great timing because we're just finishing off the whole project, so it's a great excuse for us all to celebrate. All over the world there are clinical practice guidelines for how to use contrast materials in a safe way. Now, contrast materials are really useful in medicine, but they can also pose a risk for patients with a poor renal function. And what happens is they are given intravenous fluids before and after the contrast procedure, which means they have to be hospitalized for 1 to 2 days. When we looked in the literature, there was a complete absence of data on the benefits of this intravenous hydration. And so this is what the basis for the amazing project, and what we did was quite simple. We followed the guidelines totally in selecting high-risk patients, in giving them the prophylaxis, which is the intravenous fluids. And then we took half those patients and we didn't give them anything. So no intravenous fluids. And then we compared. No one was as surprised as we were when we saw that there was just no difference between the two groups. So no difference at all in renal function. Dialysis we didn't even see. Mortality was exactly the same across the groups. And within a year of the publication of the trial, all guidelines were changed, were adapted, and these intravenous fluids were abolished for this patient population. The impact of these changes in the guidelines was huge. For Maastricht alone, it was 1.2 million euro a year, about 1,500 beds a year, and about 100 patients who would not suffer complications a year. At this time, we have just finished the 5-year data. 5-year results will be published soon, hopefully. And this project is finished, completed, and we are really happy to celebrate this ending with this dissertation prize, and we will do so with the whole team.